Alright, I think it is time to do a tour of my desk or something. So let's get up and we'll get a little bit of an overview. Yeah, still can't see it because this camera lens is super narrow, but that's good because there's wires I don't want you to see. Yeah, okay. It's the big overview. I guess I'll start from left to right. None of that stuff on that green shelf is important. Well, some of it's important. I guess ignoring the clutter, that green shelf is a crud, and I have my little Logitech Extreme 3D Pro right here. But that's not important because I only use that for DayZ. I have my over here, really close to the edge, scarily close to the edge, is my Olympus C420 digital SLR camera. And then let's go back over here with this calendar that I refuse to change the month on. I don't even remember where I got this calendar. This is my Dell Latitude 6400. I've probably talked about this before. It's got a Core 2 Duo P8700 running at 2.53 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is DDR2-800, I think, because I took the RAM out of my Dell Inspiron when I still had it. The hard drive bay. Right now, I actually have a 320 gigabyte Toshiba in it at the moment, but on a normal day, I would have my Crucial M4 256 gigabyte with Windows running on it, but I don't have it on there. You can see my trackpad's worn down because I use this like almost every day. Actually, I do use it every day, like every day. Like I said, I'm using that Toshiba drive, so I'm running Ubuntu. You can kind of see the little status bar up there. Got a DayZ Lingor map pulled up. I'm going to 14.0 far. So far I like it. There's some stuff that sort of irks me, but I can get over most of it. They sort of fixed some of the customization issues I was having before. Not bad. This E6400, I pretty much put everything possible in here. The only thing that it doesn't have is a dial-up modem and a 3G modem, WLAN. I upgraded it to an Intel Ultimate N6300, and I put a Broadcom, the factory not USB, the factory PCI Express Bluetooth adapter in here. You can see the little Bluetooth light on right there. Very nice. Latitude 6400. The L is really etched off. I guess that's really it about that. I mean, I usually don't have it up on the desk here, so let's look at what's behind it. If I can get it to move without knocking it over. I've got my two DS's, that's my regular DS, and then under here is my 3DS, which I only use for Pokemon. It's my little desk guys, desk buddies, little Android merch. Weeping Yogi, who's actually sort of sideways right now. He's supposed to be weeping into his lap. Yeah, there we go. And this little Dragonite keychain that has been de-chained. Alright, on to important stuff. This is a Blue Yeti. Do I like it? Yeah. Do I think it's worth the almost $150 that it costs? Absolutely not. I bought this used, and it actually has a couple of quirks. But I got it for $60 shipped, so I mean, I'm overall pleased. But I mean, if you're looking for something in the $50 to $100 range, I really would recommend a Samsung Meteor mic. It's just way better. Also doesn't suffer from the main issue that I want to go over, which is this USB port. If I tilt it even a little bit, it disconnects. If I jostle my desk, it disconnects. So, I pretty much have to be kind of careful when I'm recording anything, which is rarely. Got a little 16 gig flash drive right here. It's not really of any importance. This is an Asus G73jh. The specs are a Core i7-720QM running at 1.6 gigahertz. That's quad core hyper threaded. 8 gigabytes of DDR3-1333. I have the ATI Radeon Mobility 5870M, which is actually based on the same graphics core in the Radeon HD 5770 on the desktop. Got the backlit keyboard, and I actually, unlike most of them, which have a 1600 by 900 panel, I have a 1920 by 1080 Chime LCD panel here, which is okay. I mean, for what I paid for it, I paid $400. I really can't argue with it. It's served pretty well. That's. I also have a Samsung 840 SSD in here, regular 840, not the 840 Pro. Just to sort of speed it up a little bit. I really don't see much of a speed difference. Well, the difference between it and just using the 500 gigabyte drive this came with is like night and day. But compared to using it on like, it's not instant opening, but it's definitely not slow. Like I can let's open Vim. I mean, that was pretty quick, I guess. Oh, Photoshop. I mean, I haven't opened Photoshop since I booted the computer, so of course it would take that long. It wasn't bad, I guess. What else can I really open? Nice. Let's open up Vegas. See, it's like it's not bad, but it's not enough of a difference to make it. Well, it is. I definitely do not miss hearing the hard drive churning like crazy. That's like my least favorite part of using anything with the hard drive, honestly. I mean, this thing still has a hard drive in it. It has a 500 gigabyte Toshiba running at 7200 RPMs, but that's really only to put games and files on. Programs and productivity and games that really, really suck with the loading times, I put on the SSD. Now, going past that, I have a Cooler Master Storm Quickfire Rapid, which is with the cherry blue switches. I wish I could have gotten the green switches, but they're either out of stock or they're always $40 more than the one with the blues. I really just needed something to replace my Dell AT101, and this thing doesn't have PS2 ports, so this just had to do. I mean, this laptop, I'm pretty damn satisfied with it. It does everything I need it to. It doesn't run it as fast as, say, when my desktop had a 980X, but I don't know why I moved the camera over there. My desktop is in the other room. It's a server now. But it's more stable than my desktop. My desktop had trouble running that processor. That EVGA X58 was always just sort of in limbo. There's actually two quirks about this laptop. I didn't upgrade it. My friend did. My friend upgraded it to a Intel AC7260 and wireless card, and that has been phenomenal. I mean, just having wireless AC is nice, especially when I bring this thing to people's houses if they have the router. Definitely makes a difference. In terms of quirks, actually, there's probably like 3 quirks. The first one is the DVD drive on the side here. It will not burn DVDs. It will not burn DVDs. It fails every single time. It reads them fine. It burns CD, or actually no, it doesn't burn CDs fine. It just cannot burn discs, which I am okay with because I use my server to burn any discs that I have, or that I want to make. So I am actually okay with that. The second quirk is the built-in Bluetooth on the AC7260 just causes my computer to hang, which is not cool. And then the last one is the HDMI port on here. It cannot do DVI. If you can see it right there. The HDMI port cannot do DVI. And the max resolution is 1080p, so I cannot drive a 2560 by 1600 or 2560 by 1440 LCD. Just kind of sad because I really want to upgrade to something just to get more screen space. But you know what? This laptop has been a stopgap until I can either move out or somehow figure out a way to balance the few breakers we have up here so that I can use my desktop without, well, use my desktop and the air conditioner without screwing everything up. Oh, that was a breathful. Actually, I'm going to take a little detour back over here. These headphones on here, these are Sony MDR V6. These headphones, they're really, really neutral sounding, but they have, like, they lack bass. Which, I mean, I'm okay with it. I just like how clear everything sounds. Nothing sounds muddy at all. I can live without the extra without the bass that I'm missing. I personally have not tried the ATH M50s. I really want to test them side by side. And I will be eager to do that when given the chance. Also, the Blue Yeti makes a perfect headphone stand. Nice. Anyway, moving on. Well, I only really have one thing to go over again. This is a Logitech G400. It is recabled. The cable from this Logitech G400 is from a Microsoft Optical Mouse Blue. So go figure. I got this from a friend in broken condition, but I took it apart and I tried swapping the wires initially, but then I noticed that the pinout was in a different order, even though the connector fit. So I just yanked the pins out and shoved them back in, taped them down, and it's been working perfectly ever since. I also removed the little spring that makes it so that the scroll wheel staggers. So it's silent and it's smooth. Very nice. I'm pretty much out of USB ports because I have all this stuff plugged in. That's pretty much it. I really don't want to show off where my routers are because it's really cluttered over there. I might do a tour of my desktop, so keep an eye out for that. So I can really think of, other than here's my LG Optimus G Pro, but whatever. This usually isn't on the desk. My desk is usually clean on this side, which means it gets filled up with like drinks and stuff. Admittedly. That's pretty much it. I mean, I have that shelf above me, but there's nothing too important up there, just some games. It's a GTX 460. Random CD. That's my light. I have those stupid CCFL bulbs. Or CFL bulbs, not CCFL. And I have this weird little 3 output thing. The AC wall outlets. Whatever. I plug chargers in. This is a really boring video. Feel free to like, dislike, whatever. I don't care. I just wanted to show this stuff off. Because somewhere out there, I know someone cares. Well, would care out there. I mean, if you're into more rambling, but more fun than I can do it, check out UXW Bill, FF Kosag, and LML3. I'm subscribed to all of them. They are entertaining. V Westlife and Max Arcade are pretty good, so check them out too. Peace.